years after COVID has started propagating, spreading the knowledge of finance, personal finance management among the members. So today, Pediatric Academy of Telangana's Team F3 program is a country's first program in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, and we are leading with about 1,800 pediatricians in the group, wherein we are doing a lot of webinars. So there was a request to probably give a small talk here in the state conference also physically. So what I'm trying to tell you is this topic we picked up because some of our members who did not have a financial security when they needed it most, how best to go around and go about it is what probably a message has to be given. So there are three words like security, independence and freedom. They are interchangeable, as I know, but little differences are there. The security means that your needs, your expenses are met, not only with your salary, but also multiple income sources, plus the corpus which you have accumulated. As we talk about this, we also should know that in America also, 35% of Americans are financially independent from their parents. Only 33% of young Americans are financially independent from their parents. So here the percentage is more. So what is independence means? You should maintain your current lifestyle. That means your wants should be maintained from your passive income. We have active income from our profession, from our salary, from other regular professional income, but passive income is what you have to achieve. So how does the passive income, once it exceeds your monthly expenses, you are known as a financially independent. There is no reliance on the salary or the single income source, and you can pursue your own interest in the travel and philanthropy or the charitable activity, and you can have your own lifestyle choices with a less stress on your finances. The freedom means at your terms. That means you have autonomy to do what you feel like. Your income exceeds your expenses. You have a savings for the future, and you are debt free. That means you are loan free. You don't have any loan, and you can pursue your passions and interests, and you have a financial security and stability. Of course, it requires discipline, patience, and smart financial planning much before you need this finances at the time of crisis. So ultimately, all of us since morning have been talking about saving lives, spreading knowledge. What exactly we want? We want time in our life. You ask anybody today, can you come to some function? Can you give me some time to talk to you? They say, I'm busy. You come after some time. This is what we all should achieve for. That is time richness. You must be able to do what you want. You must be able to continue, pursue your passion. You must do what you like. You must do at your convenient time, at your own speed and pace. So financial freedom does not mean you have to be rich or wealthy. It only means that you have to live below your means, budget effectively, build multiple income sources, invest wisely, and have an emergency fund, which we all know from the COVID days. So independence means different to different people. A different type of independence has been defined by Vicki Robinson in her book. She said there is an early retirement movement going on in the world where people want to retire early and not have a stressful life as early as 45 years, wherein you have to save a lot during your professional time. And other types are lean fire, that is financial independence and retire early, barista fire and post fire, various types of savings and leading your life the way you like. So it is mentioned by most of the financial specialists that at least you try to invest 10 to 15% of your gross income and set it across for nest building or the retirement fund. And if you add another 20%, youngsters can do that as early as possible if they start. Probably you will be having an employment-free life very soon. People with high income, those who are earning high by nowadays, they should avoid high lifestyle and prioritize their long-term wealth accumulation and have a proper investment strategies. Of course, This does not mean that discipline of saving, investing and living below one's means should be given more importance. There is one important finding I learnt, which is probably a revelation for you also, why women benefit more with the financial independence or financial literacy. Because they are living longer, there is a gender wage gap between men and women. They need larger retirement saving and income because they have to cover for their live long and their healthcare needs. Navigating unpaid caregiving duties for children and adults who are dependent on them, and long stints of income absence because of the child rearing and caring for their dependents, and this has to be substituted in their golden years. Career impediments, lower savings, higher out-of-pocket care is what women need more than men, and that's why their literacy for the women is very important, and they should achieve the financial independence. Now, there are 10 steps, as I mentioned in that book, Vicky Daniel, she has written. Step number 1, why you want to be an independent. Define yourself, assess your finance. That means what is your today current liability and your asset, or what is your total finances background. Then craft your own independence number. How much do you need? There are mathematical equations and formulas. I don't want to go into that. Those who are interested can join our group and we will discuss about that. Automate your saving is what many people advise, because you forget to save every month. The salary comes, the moment salary comes, you spend on your expenses. So SIP is one of them, Systemic Investment Plan, and you tell your bank, give the standing instruction, invest every month by 5th of the month when you receive the money from your salary or from your practice, to invest in the various classes of the financial instruments, so that we can deal later. And then if you are taking a home loan or personal loan, start repayment and closing it as soon as possible. Emergency fund, 6 times of your annual income or 6 times of your monthly income you must have always available to you. That is what the COVID has taught us. And then maximize your human capital. Suppose today we are here to learn something new for our practice. So have skill improvement courses so that your income also increases. Step number 8 is to build multiple income stream. What are the multiple income stream? Just remember PRIDC. That's a mnemonic which most of the WealthCon doctors teach us. P is for profits from your business activities if you do non-medical. Then R is rental income. I is the interest from your financial instruments or from FDs, whatever you do. D is the dividends if you have done some stock investment. C is the capital gain if you sell some real estate or some other capital gain. So PRIDC is what you have to look for. And please try to avoid impulse spending, do intentional spending. That means always plan and spend, is it required or not, and educate yourself continuously. Part for financial independence could be your goal may be due to traveling, which you have not done all over the world, all over India, or pilgrimages, or volunteer in philanthropy or charity activity. On your personal growth, you start looking after your health, or you enjoy life without financial burdens. So, step-by-step guide is to achieve this independence is, first phase, you assess yourself, optimize it, take about 3 months, and see how you allocate your budget, right? 50% for your necessities, 30% for discretionary, 20% for savings. And then phase 2 is invest and grow. That means next 6 to 2 years, try to build up your investment avenues. The phase 3 is accelerate this progress. Whatever you have decided to invest with learning and knowledge, try to see you accelerate and go for next 1 to 5 years. The last phase, that is 5 years and above, you have to review, adjust, and also try to pursue the hobbies for what you have saved. That is the retirement or semi-retirement phase. This is what the Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts in United States of America has come out with one formula called 50-30-20 rule, which is nothing but 50% for needs, that means your day-to-day needs for the family and yourself. like rents, healthcare, etc. 30% is your wants. So after needs are done, wants need to be attended to. So spend your allocated income 30% there and 20% towards the saving. This 20% is an arbitrary figure, though youngsters, interns, residents can go right up to 30 to 40 or 50%. So actionable tips for financial freedom: investment, GERD. Just remember from the busy slide on the right side, GERD is nothing but assets which are there. G stands for gold, E stands for equity, R stands for real estate, and D stands for debt funds. And this is what you have to learn in your financial literacy, and what are the various things which can legally, officially, and also safely improve your wealth creation. So income growth should not only have a correct allocation, correct percentage, but also you must start income generating assets, which I already talked about, PIRDC. So financial discipline is must. Start early. The earlier you start, the compounding effects of your wealth will be improving. The Albert Einstein scientist said the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. Those who understand will benefit from it. Those who don't understand will lose. And that's what you have to start doing. But nevertheless, when is the right time to start looking after your finances? Somebody said it was yesterday. If you have forgotten to look after your financial well-being, at least start today. And if you can't do today, at least start doing tomorrow. So this is what you have to start doing, and build an emergency, get yourself a term insurance, and start allocating funds, and slowly every month, every day you start investing. So with the last few slides, mindset shift is most important. We have been brought up in the families where money was known as evil of all the things in the society. It is not the money which is evil. If the people who handle the money is evil, good or bad, money is necessary for everything. Right now we have come here by paying a fees to the organizer for delegate fee. We are standing here and talking about everything costs money. So money has to be taken care. In Hindu culture, Lakshmi is worshipped. She is a goddess of wealth. And we should view it as a tool, cultivate our gratitude and contentment eventually. The life should have, happiness is not related to money, but happiness is related to fulfillment, the experiences, and your attitude and your experiences in future. For further resources, I have listed some of them here. If you are interested, you can join our Pediatric Academy of Telangana's F3 team, and also in the coming national conference on 8th January, we are going to have a workshop, hands-on, to teach all these things, and then we can further improve on our financial. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with financial independence.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Ajay Kumar sir. It is very essential.